still be able to hear you, by the way, so feel free to, like, actively chat through Discord to tell me what's wrong. Just so you don't have to text.
Yeah.
Just I'll be muted in Discord. So.
Roger that.
Okay, you here, Andy?
I'm in. I hear music.
Okay, do you hear me talking?
I heard myself talking as well.
Yeah, yeah, you'll hear yourself. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I figure there's about 5-second delay.
Okay. How do I sound? Do I sound like I adjusted some audio settings before and the guy left, like as I was doing it. The guy was saying I sound like I was talking through a fan, and I sounded really choppy. So like I didn't really get a feedback on how after I changed it, if it sounded any better after I had done some tweaks.
No, you sound good. Very clear. Maybe a little low.
Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. Um. Let's see. Um. How does this sound?
Sounds fine.
Any louder or quieter?
I think it's good enough.
Because I don't want to, I don't want it to be too loud, but at the same time, I want it to be heard. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it. It's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Then I have hotkeys so that I could swap my stream things, and I have the ability to mute myself with a hotkey on the stream as well. So. Pretty convenient.
Right. I could see your screen alt tabbing back and forth, so that's working.
Yeah. Or it's actually not even alt tabbing. It literally is just hotkeys. Like I have my home and end key, and then that swap between these two pages. And then I have the insert key mutes my mic on stream, but doesn't mute
Yeah.
it anywhere else. So. Alrighty. Well, you're welcome to watch the stream, or you don't have to. I'm gonna unmute myself on Discord. So, I mean, you can probably mute it if you want to watch, so you don't have to hear me talk twice. But thank you for helping me with the audio.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm just reading a newly updated chapter right now, so I'll be back around.
You're good. Oh, so what I was talking about though for the stream, if you looked at the stream's title, did you read it by the way when I sent you it? Andy.
Hang on,
Oh, sorry.
I'm getting double feedback here. All right, I had to close that. That delay
That's what I
makes that
said.
difficult.
As I was saying, that's what I said. You could probably close the stream if you don't want to listen to the delay or mute it.
Yeah.
I named my stream before I even like loaded up the game, right? Because I
Yeah.
figured when I named it, I thought this would be a good name for the game just based off the title. And I fucking think I nailed the name. Do you ever watch Game of Thrones?
I think I watched part of the first episode. It was just not my thing.
Oh, well, in the first season, you meet a character named Arya Stark, which is like one of the kids in the first season, right?
How's it going?
Yeah.
And she learns how to fight with a sword from one of the royal sword masters in the castle. First season. Yeah.
Right.
I don't see any. Yeah. Yeah. No, she starts learning. She learns how to do this fight from a sword master in the castle in the first season before shit goes to fucking hell. And so yada yada yada. Well, in the first season, some shit happens. Castle gets royal hierarchy gets overthrown, and that guy dies. Well, he told Arya Stark a saying. What do we say to the god of death? Right, and
yeah,
the saying was not today. That was the answer, and so the whole point of this game is your son, the god of death's son, and so every time you die, you're just reincarnated, and you get resummoned back, and you just repeat the whole process of going through and starting from the beginning of the game and trying to get escape the underworld.
Right.
And so
what's happening?
Is this Gru join? Oh no, it's fucking Brad. Jesus Christ, I haven't heard that voice in fucking God knows how long. Andy, meet Brad. This is the guy that taught me how to do AX hunting.
Hello.
Dangerous.
Hey, Andy.
Awesome.
Yeah, Brad's also, I think he still is in the military. Right?
No, I'm a civilian now. I just do contracting.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Like military light. Better pay without the bullshit.
Yeah. I hear that.
Brad, your voice seems a little lighter as well. You don't seem so rough. Or you just might be. Did you get a different?
I don't know.
Did you get a different mic?
I just ate some brisket.
I don't know. Your voice just doesn't seem as I don't know, like dark.
I don't know, man. Testosterone levels are dropping, maybe. Who knows?
Got it.
You guys playing Elite?
No, I'm wrong channel, but I'm actually playing another game called Hades that I just bought. And Andy's here just chilling in his own thing. You're welcome for staying here. Yeah, like always. I've seen you online in my Discord, but I haven't seen you around in a long time. What you been up to?
Yeah, well, just been working and been playing a lot of DCS.
Yeah, I've seen that. Isn't DCS that game where like it's like realistic, like really realistic flying?
Yeah, they try to make it as real as they can.
Yeah, don't you need like a whole
Gets
literal
kind
plane
of gets
cockpit?
kind of stupid sometimes. With no, you don't need that. You pretty much just need a HOTAS. And doesn't
3
even need to
keyboards.
be that good. I mean, you can do a lot with keybinds, like modifiers and shit.
I don't need it. How's DCS been for you?
It's great, loving it.
I mean,
It's a rabbit hole though, man. You,
but I mean, the game's free. I know that, but
you s-
do you have to
well,
buy a lot of
no,
the
it's
ships
just
that
a
or planes that take it?
yeah, it's a soccer hole, man.
I'm guessing it's
They
like
get you.
War Thunder, like with the like not like War Thunder. I'm guessing it's like War Thunder either where the game's free, but you either have to grind the shit out of like the to unlock the stuff, or do you have to just you only have limited
No,
content.
it has no pay to win aspects in it, really. Like, it's not a free to play model. It's just they give you the free mode as like a demo, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a really interesting game in the way that it's developed, because Eagle Dynamics, the company that makes DCS, doesn't make many modules. I say module meaning either a plane or a map or a campaign, right? And then other companies go out and they develop modules for the game.
Oh, so it's like a multi.
Others too. Yeah, it's like a multi-company type of thing, but it all integrates into DCS World.
It's
Yeah, and
You ever
each of the
felt
companies
so
makes them a
alive?
little differently, better or worse.
Time to go.
by the way, I am gonna inform you that I am streaming currently.
Yeah, I'd say it's more like the Star Citizen model of like, hey, here's our game, and then you just keep
Should put
ships
some extra
for it.
punch into this shield. My shield grows stronger.
Did you hear me, Brad?
No, what's that?
I said I am streaming. So,
Oh, on Twitch?
yeah. So I'm informing you, so I know you have,
Composed of such.
confidential
Oh, right,
Good thing
yeah,
I'm not
gotcha.
dead.
and everything. So I don't want. I mean, I don't think you're gonna say anything that would,
No, man.
But I would rather
It's good to know.
say something.
Say some say some say some shit that gets you in trouble, you know?
Yeah, say something that gets. No, I don't give a shit. My streams, all my shit's already, set up to where like I'm,
A key to a weapon.
18 plus and everything. So you're fine. I just wanted to make sure that you knew so that you don't say something that would compromise, your profession or anything. I'm watching out for you. I don't give a fuck.
Man.
Watch for yourself. I don't care. You can't make anything that's gonna fuck you. You haven't seen me in a while. But one of the most fucking laid back people you know.
Chilling, man. What you play, Andy?
What was the question?
What you playing these days?
I've done some Elite. I've played Icarus.
Strength
I
of
usually
the
do a
goddess.
lot of survival games like that. Lately, I've been taking it easy because I've got a cold, and I'm kind of recovering from that. So right now, I'm just reading.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I've ever played Icarus.
Me and Andy actually met on Elite. You know how I am. I kind of pop over to the Elite Dangerous community and I poach the fuck out of them, and But yeah, so I poached Andy. I've been grooming him. I got a 5-year plan. By the end of the 5 years, I will have him as my wife. So he doesn't believe it, but you know how it is. Dub's definitely like me and you. I'm still working on you, but like you got 2 years left. Kojak, we already know me and him are like hitched already, so it's all good.
It cracks me up.
Yeah, him and Andy don't get along too well. Not like in a bad way. Just Andy doesn't like to play open play, and Kojak only plays open play.
Yeah, we have basically polar opposite views.
Well, I think it's a matter of Kojak being just
Stubborn.
loaded with money and he doesn't care. Yeah.
Love Kojak to death, but that man is stubborn.
You get ganked a couple times when you don't have any money, and it really hurts.
Yes, it does. I mean, Andy's like Kojak. He has enough money for his needs. Andy has a carrier just like you and Kojak, actually. Yeah, he has enough money for his needs. Just
Oh, a no-lifer. Nice.
Yeah,
Just like me.
more patient than anything, really.
But I still don't have a carrier friendly enough. It rolled by one.
Well, there's been certain times in the game where money making was super easy. And that's how I got my carrier back in the mining days.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll ever need one. I got, I have you guys.
What is it now?
I'm lazy.
It's just a money pit. It is kind of nice to jump your ships around.
Right now.
I mean, I tend to make you guys enough money nowadays that I'll pay for you to fucking fly your carriers around.
Yeah, it's like everybody and their mother has a carrier these days, So it's like, why do you need one,
I don't want it. I'm good.
Mooch, mooch.
Excellent.
No, but it really is nice seeing you again, Brad. I mean, you're always welcome here. I've always told you that. I mean, at least I believe I have.
Yeah, dude. I've just been in places where internet's not great. Or can't talk much.
Well, just always know you're welcome here, no matter what. So that never changes. I mean, me, it takes a good bit to piss me off where, you are not welcome somewhere near me, so.
Appreciate that.
And if you're around, you want to play some Elite, if you see me, Andy, or anyone, pop in. You don't ever need to ask for an invite.
Yeah.
Simple as just pop in. We'd like to do this. There's space in a wing. We will invite you, or we'll make some calls.
Might boot up Elite one of these days.
I mean, it's changed.
Scared to see my debt bill.
I'll say it's changed a good bit. They've changed like Thargoid prices and shit, but and they made it to where there's now pre-builds. I don't know if you saw the last update or not. They just dropped a couple of weeks ago.
I heard about their pay-to-win garbage.
It's not necessarily pay-to-win yet. It's what they did is like they made it. You can get it's not just direct money they charge, like it's ARC. So of course you can farm ARC, quote unquote. You get that weekly ARC, right?
Yeah, sure.
So but the thing is, it's like to get the Python Mark II, the newest ship. Currently, that's locked behind. You can't buy the Python Mark II. until August.
Oh, really?
Like with the actual money in the game. That's what I've heard. I've heard the Python Mark II is locked until this August.
So nobody can buy it?
No
Or
one
you get-
can't buy it unless you have actual money, like real life money. Or
Yeah, you have
How's
to
that
pay.
Not pay to win.
until August.
I mean, not that I assume it's a powerful ship. But
No, it's not that powerful to be honest with you. I mean, it's like I mean, it has what was it? Andy, it was like 4 medium and 2 larges, right, for hard points.
No, 4 large, 2 medium.
Oh, okay. Well, it's decent hard point setup. Its armor is okay. I've heard its maneuverability is decent, but they also like redid the FSD drives somewhat. Where you know how like when you enter Super Cruise, you get like that long wind up to where then you start going like fast, right?
yeah.
Now they have it to where like there's like these new FSDs that you can get, where instead of having like that long wind up where you go a million miles and you go 0.62 C and then you start going 1 C and 2 C, they have it to where like these FSDs will start you at like what is like 100 C or some shit like that basically. Like they'll jump you across like the little star system you're in really fast. Isn't it something like that, Andy? Like I haven't used one yet, so I don't know it exactly. But that's what I've heard.
I'm not sure. I've never used one.
Well, that's interesting because that would have been something that could have saved a lot of players from quitting the game.
Yeah, no, it
Well,
it doesn't jump you like it's not like light years, light seconds, not like light years. It doesn't like
Right? Yeah, it's Super Cruise, but I mean, a lot of the time playing Elite is spent in Super Cruise.
Yeah.
Just wasting your time. I know that's a turnoff for a lot of people. I mean, I'm not totally against the idea if it saves Elite to go to a more of a Star Citizen model where they're like, hey,
Yeah, I mean,
buy some ships from us.
I mean, it is. I mean, the pre-builds, in my opinion, aren't exactly a bad thing because you can get them with Arc, which you can farm over time. But the problem is, like as I said, like buying the Python Mark II right now is 33,000 Arc, which.
Oh yeah, it's totally out of reach, and that's the point, is that they want to force you into paying for it.
Yeah, which like let's see, you gain 400 Arc a week, right? So 400 times, divided, let's see, 33,000 divided by 400 would take you 82.5 weeks, which would take you over a year to grind. If you didn't spend a single piece of Arc and you grinded
and logged
every
in
single
every
week,
day.
Of Arc.
But I'm not like cool with any pay-to-win shit either. But on the other hand, you don't want Elite to die. Costs money for them to run those servers.
Yeah, I mean I get it.
And put any kind of development and gameplay into the game. So they gotta do what they gotta do. They just really need to be careful about balancing and shit.
And the thing is, I don't think the ships they don't. To my knowledge, they don't come like fully engineered or anything. I think they just come like with a good amount of modules. I'm not even sure if they come with engineering at all. Actually, I think they just come with like modules and components, like like set up. I think it's the main thing.
Look what I found.
Yeah, what I've seen so far on YouTube and stuff is it's basically a foundation setup. It points you in the right direction.
Skullomats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know there's one for mining. There's one for like trading, I think, right? There's one for AX hunting.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and then there's there's a chieftain for
There we are.
AX
Good
combat.
enough.
the chieftains for AX hunting. There's a type 6 for mining. I think they have like there's a type 6, a chieftain, the python, and like I think another ship or two or something like that to buy right now. There's only 5 ships though, so it's not like they made it so like you could buy every ship in the game. It's just 5 as of right now. That is.
Your Highness.
So.
Well, I think if they really want to revitalize the
Hey,
game, they
Princess.
need to
Must
get
have
on
Oh, you know,
actually
just have a
making
little-
new ships
Oh,
instead of
I'll
just,
let them know.
copy pasting existing ships. I mean, I don't think it's going to revitalize it either way, but they wanted to make it an honest attempt at it. And like, if they're going to make a trading ship, they need to revamp their trading system because it's bullshit the way it is.
It really
Like-
is.
You can't make any money trading. It's insane.
And most of it doesn't even make sense, you know?
Right, yeah.
I got you covered.
Cheers, mate.
Then integrate tools in the game to help you out instead of having to go to third-party websites. Like, obvious shit.
Yeah,
Right?
Another thing that I kind of wish they would implement is what's it called? They've been saying they're gonna rework the power play for so long, and they haven't
Oh,
done
yeah.
that. They're saying go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, I've watched some of their streams and stuff, and the only thing I've seen is changes to the map interface. It's like, no, this needs a complete revamp.
Yeah.
From the foundation up.
Yeah, like the power play
it's
doesn't because of the sorry Andrew, cut it off Andy, but the power play system, because of the lack of player base, the fact that squadrons hold no value anymore, the power play system doesn't work.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like the power play doesn't work. It needs
Well,
a
I mean,
foundation rework.
I think
Power
the
of the
ultimate
gods.
problem with Elite is that there's no carrot on a stick once you get to a certain point.
Ponder.
Why do you keep playing Elite? Well, you keep playing Elite to buy
Where
and
to?
unlock better ships. At its core, it is a starship game. Like you play to unlock modules, you
stronger.
play to unlock ships, and you build, what you how you wanna play. And once you've unlocked everything, and
Meg.
once you've done it all, you're just like, well.
And
And that's kind of why they were
looks
going with power play, because
Maybe
there's all those
persistent.
power play modules. Half of them are complete garbage.
Yeah, it's what Elite reminds me of is so much is it's like it just seems like a game designed and made by role players who don't understand what other people is motivated by at all. All they understand is role play, which is like pretend. That doesn't really work.
Didn't work.
And then like, there was a whole section of the Elite community that, FDev just seemed like they forgot about. Like, the exploration. I feel bad for these guys, because this is the only game they had where you go out on your own, and there's fuck all out there to find. Maybe if they would have actually put Raxel into the game and like dropped a couple breadcrumbs, it would have ignited a fire in the exploration community.
Gotcha that time, Meg.
Nope,
Yeah.
nothing.
Kids might know what to do
Fuck
with this.
you.
No, or even the point I like to bring out is, there's where I don't understand that myself. It drive. I've tried it once and it, like, drove me bonkers. I am not that, but it's like, okay, you've explored all this stuff. It's just out there. You can't do anything with it. 99%, 99.99999% of the galaxy is just there. You can't do anything with it.
I
You know?
mean, I've seen some of the screenshots, like
That'll keep
people,
me alive.
what's it called, have brought back from going out there, right?
Mhm.
And
Right.
some of it, I've seen some shit I've never seen before.
Oh yeah, no, there is some like sprinkling of interesting stuff out there for sure.
None other than
It just seems like
Never been this far.
they had this diehard community. They've had a few of them in different areas, like the fuel rats. Like, What an amazing thing to see in a video game, you know?
Oh yeah.
And then they didn't give him anything. No, I mean,
we're
they did a
getting
little bit.
somewhere.
I think they gave him a badge or something, but there was no new mechanics in the game to
Compensate
support that
for them.
community.
Yeah,
or-
like
yeah.
you know, you think that they, you know, you think that they give them like, you know, a special jump drive or something. You know, like this specific
nice
like
and
where you
warm
got
out
to
here,
set
I'll
up
give
a
it that.
ship, right? That only had
Yeah.
the ability to like, you know, do fuel or something, but you know, or something like that, and you know, but no, they no, it's just fuck you guys. You know, no matter how far someone is out there, you know, you can only you know, you're
Or,
screwed.
I mean, they already have like integration. What do they call that? Where you can pull data from
Inferno
games.
bombers.
I don't know. But it wouldn't take a lot of coding for them to put a button in the game that contacts the Fuel Rat website. You know, like, hey, I'm a new player, just running out of fuel. Click this button. Fuel Rat's gonna, you know, a call.
Yes.
Put you through on a VoIP channel with him. You know, it'd be amazing.
I get you.
Come on out.
Or put you into a chat with him. You know, I've ranted.
I never personally had to use fuel rats. What I'm thankful for, to be honest with you. But I've heard that some of them can be nice and some of them never just say a word.
Course is set.
Yeah. But I mean, it fills a lot of
Make us.
need of the community to, you know, get them role play. Like, Organ. that's what they get off on. I forgot about it. I mean, there's a lot of people like wouldn't care too much if they ran out of fuel and just self-destruct. Easy, just care.
Damn it.
You know, a lot of them wanna roleplay. Like, hey, save me.
All
Running out of
clear.
oxygen.
Mine. I can do this.
And the only time I've ever been in the risk of dying in my ship that wasn't from like, you know, combat was my fucking canopy being lost.
Right.
Yes.
And that was technically from combat, I guess you could say, but that was something that nothing to do with fuel rat or anyone. That's just like I had to get to the fucking station. That's scary.
Well, on the combat side, like, I don't know why they didn't ever implemented better crime and punishment. Like,
Yeah, the whole kind of like,
it would be incredible for like
I'm home.
put bounties out on gankers that actually meant something. You know, like
yeah, fucking, you know,
If
$1,000
you
if
gank,
they
like-
killed someone.
if you gank like 5 new players, like you're marked for an hour.
Thanks for the
And you
tip.
lose your ship if you actually get, you know, destroyed.
I don't think losing your ship,
Like
that's a
it
bit
provide-
of an excessive punishment, but you know,
Do not question.
Well, one thing I've learned
You
about
would speak.
video gaming, mentalities of video gaming,
Hey, the
is
lounge
if
is
you
open.
put a lot of risk
Don't worry,
into a
Meg.
video game, you
Look.
get a lot of reward. Like the feeling of success or failure really can drive up the intensity of video games. And if you're out there
put that
ganking
light
players
on.
like you know, you're asking for it, man. If you knew that mechanic was in the game,
yeah.
or it might incentivize bounty hunters just for that Schadenfreude of being
Or
able to,
you know, look at it from the other direction. You know, if you've got somebody ganking brand new players, that's hurting your business. They're driving people
Different.
away, right? And they're
Yeah.
asking for refunds. They're spreading bad word of mouth. Don't play this game. They're driving away customers. So if you gank a couple of people,
I
and
agree with
oh,
the
guess
bounty
what?
part.
We've canceled your insurance.
I agree with the bounty.
You are not going to do that for very long.
I agree with the bounty part, but the getting rid of someone's ship though, that because you got to think about it. Like, let's say like Andy.
Well, okay.
Like, let's say Andy. Like, for instance, like Andy and you, Dubstep. Like, let's say like me and you. Like, let's say we decide to fuck with someone. We have a bad day, right? And we kill a couple people, right? Let's just say we do that, right? Let's say, like your Federal Corvette. You can rebuy the Federal Corvette, but think about how much of those engineering materials you've put into that Federal Corvette. Those weren't something
Exactly.
you could, that's not something you could get back.
But that's
the
exactly
same
my
day.
point, is that it hurts.
Yeah.
Here's my point. It would give gankers a rush, because a lot of them don't have enough money to not care, or enough engineered modules to not care. And if they can get away with it, that would give them a rush. That's their gameplay, right? And then it would give the PvPers a chance to engage, in some kind of
All right,
meaningful
one more
way
time.
against other players. Instead of just, let's duel. It's like, let's go hunt this guy.
I mean, I think
am.
It may not be totally fleshed out. It may be a bad idea. I'm just saying there's a lot they could do to engage the player base.
See, I think we're like,
The dead
I think
better
there's a way,
hide.
in my opinion, how I would do it would be making sure you kill a player, you kill a player that's not wanted, right? Like, has no bounty on their head, or has, is significantly lower than you
Brimstones.
in like, what's it called, combat rank or something, where you're just ganking. So there has to be some way to identify these factors or something, right? Because otherwise who can farm this? Put like an actual bounty on their head, and then like on top of the bounty, instead of removing their
In the
insurance
name of
costs,
Hades.
like drastically up it based on like the percent value of their ship.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fleshing out to do with an idea like that, but my point is that they've done nothing. They just, what's that system that they have? If you kill like so many players, it's like a cooldown, and it means nothing to somebody with a heavily engineered combat ship.
It's not even players. It's just basic crime. I've gone in and slaughtered NPC villages.
Right? Yeah.
I'm notorious for like 6
Notorious.
hours.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a dumb system because it's like,
I guess I'll go have to explore for 6 hours
so do something else play
and
the game.
make tons of money. It's like it's nothing. It doesn't deter crap.
I was just saying,
But yeah, I mean,
because think about it,
What do we have here?
Andy, like your Corvette, right? You have like a 30 mil
Unlock something
rebuy,
back
right?
home.
Right.
Okay, so think about, like, let's say if we amplified that, like, what, 300%, when we get 90%, 900 million, which is jack shit. So if we amp that by another, what, 1,000, so it would be 3,000%, which would be, give or take, 180 million? No, not 180. Wait, 3,000, what, 1.8 billion, right? Am I wrong? 300% is 180, 900 million. Then you'd probably have to amplify it, give or take, 30,000%, give or take, to make it a significant margin of, like to make it like, to where they actually fear the consequence.
Yeah.
3,000.
I'm sure there is a monetary amount that would work, but I guess my point is, like, after playing Tarkov, like, there's something special about a game that engages that gambling mechanic of risk and reward in your brain that could work in a lot of video games.
My personal opinion is, I mean, the principle is sound and makes a lot of sense and everything, but it tends to be a trap devs fall into because they're just not imaginative enough. You know, it's all about they just for years they've just used it to basically turn into a PvP trap, and that's it. You know, and you know, I mean, that's not very creative. It's just a crutch, you know, to artificially prop up PvP. That's it.
Well, if they had done something more meaningful earlier on, I think this game would have had a lot more legs to it.
Yeah.
Or what they
The
could-
problem, one of the many problems, is that so much of the player base has gotten this game, gotten ganked right off the bat, and said, "Well, I'm going to go to solo play and never touch open play again."
Exactly.
And they finish all their stuff in solo play and then they quit the game because there's what gives a quote unquote MMO RPG, you know.
You know what they
Legs
could
is
do?
the player base,
know what
so
they
they
could-
killed off their own player base.
Another thing they could do, an option would be viable, toggle player combat.
Yeah,
Because you can already toggle
I don't.
the ability to, you know, see if you want, the social system security to come to your aid, you know, when you're attacked, right? I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I mean, I think you do, Brad. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think you were actually talking about it. What's called, yeah, you can toggle that. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to have a setting where, you can toggle, the ability to be attacked by other players. Or, if you're getting attacked by them, it significantly, reduces the damage or something.
I don't know. That's really artificial. You know, and it's not really necessary because of how they do the instant game modes. The core problem is not dealing with the bad actors. That's the whole freaking problem, and they've ignored it for years.
Problem is because you gotta think those bad actors, right, are the people that have probably put in, the most time, a lot of money. I think if you remove that player base, they're removing profit. So they can't just be
Not really, no.
It's a hit or miss because that player base is removing people, but at the same time they're removing another type of people. You can't just cut off one to accept another.
You're thinking of a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not that. For every bad actor, you're driving away 50 people. That's a major hit. I mean, look how much damage, just a couple hundred people have done to open.
Better blessing.
Right? Yeah, I mean, you guys said it yourself. There's a problem, but
Let me see.
unless you address that, I'm not
I
talking
got-
about people who say PvP. I'm talking about professional
Gankers.
trolls.
yeah.
who
I
want
got
to
killed
ruin
by Harry
other
Potter.
people's experience.
I got killed by Harry
Yeah.
Potter. I know.
Oh yeah, if it was me, Harry Potter would be gone. I would. It's like, but I was a moderator for 10 years. That's kind of how I think. My whole job is to deal with problems. You don't deal with problems like that by being fair. You do it by being effective.
I don't know if he even plays anymore.
So I mean, think about it. If there's some toggle behind the scenes that, oh, sorry, all those thousands of hours you put into your ganking ship and stuff. Yeah, that you just didn't notice your insurance was canceled. You lost everything. He would be gone. He would remove himself from the equation. He would not be able to take that.
See him in the village.
Because I've run servers, I've done all that behind the scenes work, and when I've done that, when I've been on the job, I've had waiting lists of people waiting to log into my servers. No, so
Servers for Elite?
Not for Elite, but for a lot of other games.
Okay, I was just, I didn't know they had
Because
private servers.
people realize, hey, somebody's on the job. They're not going to let this crap slide.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a bad time because, someone's doing something about it.
moderators would be a great idea.
Yeah,
Or, on that note, how about modding in private server? Yeah. Like, that would definitely help this game a lot, too. That'd be incredible. People could make their own shifts fine.
Yeah, I mean, the bounty system, people talk about that, but that just makes the problem worse because, ooh, look at me, I've got 100 million credit bounty. I'm the biggest asshole in the universe. Woohoo, it's like, that just eggs them on, man.
Right.
The way you solve it is by making them a public warning example to everybody else.
I can use this to unlock a weapon. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Another key. Kieran's shop. Thank you, mate. Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Kieran. So, brilliant. Oh no.
Even if you manage to get,
It's not a matter.
you're more stubborn than... That's just not enough.
Not a scratch.
In the name of Hades.
did it. Nice.
Ah, fuck.
Up we go. Getting warmer. Slam dancers. You want to die again? They're slowing down. More. Gust of air from this mark, almost.
Hey boss, found you. Good.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
You winning?
Nah, I died. Game's rather difficult. I mean, for me at least. I'm not very good at games like these. It's called Hades.
What's Hades?
Yeah, it's a little.
To
It's
suffer
you ever.
such
Fuck, I can't
indignity
remember
from
the
my
game.
own kin.
It's a pretty cool little game though. It's you're the son of Hades.
Roguelike?
Yeah. You're the son of Hades,
Okay.
and your whole goal is
I
to
want
try
to
and
go lie
escape
down.
the underworld. But every time you die, you start from the beginning.
Hello, Mira.
Oh, damn.
Show me something new.
So yeah, it's a little little tough, to say the least. But it's fun,
Phew, felt
and
bad.
it's the only game I can currently stream on my computer right now that I have downloaded. So every other game I have on my computer that I try and stream, the frame rate in the game and my stream drops because I don't have enough RAM on my computer. So, tough times.
Yeah.
Because my computer, my graphics card only has 2 gigs of RAM in it, and then my my computer only has 8 gigs of RAM in total. So, yeah. So like like
Yikes.
during the Steam sale, I bought. Let's see, I bought during the Steam sale. I bought Hades for one. Bought Dragon Age Inquisition. Played Dragon Age Inquisition on the 360. Never beat it. I played Dragon Age Inquisition, Xbox One, never beat it. Played Dragon Age Inquisition on my Xbox One S, never beat it. Not that the game was hard, I just played it and put it down and never picked it back up. So, and then I bought the Mass Effect trilogy because it was like $6, and it's the remastered Legendary Edition as well. I figured, fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, that seems like it's fun, and I've heard good things about the series, so I figured that would be kind of fun to you know, stream and play. And then I bought Content Warning because some of my buddies play it, and so I figured that'd be fun to dick around with them sometimes. And then I bought a game called Supermarket Simulator because I love like tycoon games. I just play that on when I'm alone. And then I also have a game I bought a while ago called Empyrean Galactic Survival. And but I don't have enough RAM to run that game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I saw my roommate play it a few years when it was first released, and I thought it was fucking awesome. So I got it when it was on sale about a month ago. And so I you know, I nabbed it. My computer can't run it really, so I haven't touched it since I got it, basically. But
Oh dang.
yeah, so you know, I ordered a RAM stick, and it should be here tomorrow. I fucking ordered it on the 5th of this month, and it was supposed to be here on the earliest on the 9th. But the person, because I ordered it off of eBay, and the person that I ordered it from didn't ship it until the 9th of this month. So, a little annoyed about that one, but it is what it is. So it should be here by tomorrow. At least that's what they're estimating. So, and then I bought a 16 gig RAM stick, so that will bump my computer up to 24 gigs, which will hopefully make it to where I can run, you know, the games I want to play and stream them. That is. Because if I'm not streaming, I can run the games, I think. I mean, I haven't tried it, but I don't want to play the games unless I'm streaming them, because that kind of defeats the whole purpose of me getting them, partly. Then, I'm also, next month, I have some money put away right now. Next month, I'm buying a 3050 MSI graphics card. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I'm currently, right now, I only have a 1030 GT. So. Big upgrade from what I'm currently using.
Yeah, that'll be a good step up, man.
So then my computer will be definitely able to run, you know, whatever small games I play. Because I don't play like Apex or Call of Duty or Battlefield on my PC or anything. Like the most taxing quote-unquote game I play is Elite Dangerous, which I'm already able to play just fine.
I don't think a lot of those mainstream games are terribly taxing.
Call of Duty,
because they're usually pretty optimized.
Call of Duty's pretty taxing, and so is Apex actually.
Is it?
Like when you get like their graphical settings, yeah, their graphical settings are actually pretty bad. Like I've tried playing Apex on my computer, it is horrendous looking on my PC. Because I played on my Xbox. On my Xbox, it looks fucking amazing. But if I play it on my PC, it looks like I'm playing fucking Halo Reach. And then I play Arma 3 on my PC, which I love Arma 3 actually.
Yeah.
Arma 3's
Looking
fine.
looking forward to
Arma 4.
when they finally get around to making Arma 4. Yeah.
It's been getting some postage recently by like their upcoming thing.
Well, I know Reforger was their like
Guys testing. Yeah, I played a Reforger.
proof of concept or whatever.
Actually, Reforger is not bad. I've heard from because I know some people that do modding in like Zeus work in both Arma 3 and Arma Reforger. I've heard that doing Zeusing in Reforger is way better than Arma 3. Like the whole Zeusing menu, they like it a lot more in Reforger. I've heard that it's a lot more user friendly. And I've heard that making the modding I haven't heard a lot about, but I've heard it's not bad for Reforger. So if like the Arma 4's has the same kind of like base model for those two things, it's not going to be bad because like Reforger's on Xbox, like like the mods coming onto like Xbox on Reforger, they're great.
Well, I mean, that's how they did a lot of stuff in Arma 3. Was that they were just Arma 2 imports.
Yeah, so like they're making like I knew like they were making mods from scratch and like grabbing assets off of games and stuff, and they were doing fucking amazing. So like they were rough because they were just grabbing assets straight off of game files, but for what they were, they were working fine. The texture files of course were low polyed a bit, but like in terms of like their controls and like everything that was programmed into them and all that, they were great. They're not as refined as Arma 3, but they worked. Who else joined? Oh, it's Gru. Hey Gru.
Hey, Gru.
Hey, Gru.
Hey Gru's Brad. This Gru's Andy's buddy. So
Good to meet you.
Nothing to see here. Please move along.
what did I just? Oh my god! I need to get 10 fucking. Okay, so boiling blood deal a bonus attack and special damage proposed with this somnol. I get an extra thing from my cast. Oh, Gru, did your I sent you a link to one of my YouTube videos for Arma, by the way. I don't know if you got that last night.
Yeah, I got it. I just haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet.
Oh,
It's not
I
that
wasn't like I was
orderly,
expecting
really.
to like watch it instantly. I just sent it to you, and you had gotten off, so I don't know if you like check or not because it is what it is. I never got your buddy's Discord or anything, so of course I wasn't able to forward him one or anything. So
Just need to get from here across all that.
Actually, Chantry doesn't even use Discord. He does some gaming. Most of his was console originally, but the other part of that is he. So obviously Discord's not really much of an option over there.
they have Discord usable on console now, actually.
Yeah, they've added, but he's also some of these voice comms and stuff. Kind of he keeps thinking they're similar to either Reddit or combined with some of the older stuff, which I'm trying to convince him of the truth of the matter.
What do you mean? Like he's convinced like they're like with Reddit? What do you mean?
Full of trolls and idiots.
Well, some of them are, because they're not set up correctly.
Yeah, like like Discord. Like Discord's the thing. Like, when you set up Discord like on your Xbox, or like for instance, like that's what I use. Discord isn't like something like you don't just like join random calls. The only way you're able to join calls like from Xbox is you have to be a part of a server already. and then you join a call like how me and you are in one right now, right? In my server, you can't join like personal channels, like like a message call or anything. You can only join server channels from Xbox. So only trolls he'll meet are people he's in a server with that are our trolls.
Yeah, exactly. But that's for the Xbox. But he's never used Discord before either, except for the other night using it on my laptop. So
yeah, and then as for meeting people on actual Discord, it's as simple as you kind of just stick with your friends, and as long as you have who you know are the right people, they'll typically introduce you to the right people. So at least in my opinion, most of the time.
One more time.
I saw Homeworld 3 finally came out.
Yeah, I have Homeworld 1 and 2 actually, but I'm not a big RTS guy. My buddy just bought them for me because they were like on sale and he just wanted to play with
You
them.
want to make it out of there?
I like the storyline out of it mainly. Just like I never did all of the expansions for God, what was the other one? Ah, shit. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Zerglings.
Oh.
Protoss. Yeah. It had a good storyline to go with it, but it just got boring after a while. Same thing. I'll do Homeworld, go through the storylines. When I get bored, I'll redo some of the more fun missions, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste $60 on Homeworld. I didn't really care for the first two, so I'm kind of sick and tired of games being, the base price of them being $60. I'm like,
Right?
you guys, don't get me wrong. Some games, they're fun, and I'll get a lot of gameplay out of them, but at the same time, your game is not worth that much.
That's mine.
I don't know if you guys in here have, but I bought Elden Ring the day it came out, and that was $60. But the thing is, I've gotten over 1,000 hours of gameplay out of that game. But the thing is, I plan on buying the DLC when it drops. I think it's dropping this June actually. And actually, I'm probably not gonna be able to buy it then. I'll probably have to wait actually because I'm not gonna have the money for it because I got other plans. But So, yeah, but I plan on buying the DLC, but I think the DLC is going to be, another fucking $60 more than likely just for the fucking DLC, considering how prices have been lately, and I'm literally buying your game over again just to, play, and I'm that's fucking ridiculous to me. But I've heard the DLC is going to actually be, bigger than the base game, so... What games are you into, Drew? Because I heard you play things on your own time. I've heard you've been into Elite Dangerous recently, but I'm guessing you play other than that. So.
Yeah, I do. I'd be playing Elite right now, but I had a little problem with my desktop. Besides the fact that it was starting to go south, it was caught in a fire.
Your desk? Wait, what?
Smoke and water damage to the tower.
Well, that just doesn't sound fun or good.
Yeah, house caught on fire.
Today or?
Last Tuesday.
Your father Hades and
I now basically am living out of the hotel for work, and I have no clue where I'm going to be, where I'm going to live when I get back to Delta from up here in Wyoming.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck to say about that one. I'm just fuck.
It's all good. I've got friends and a few other things that I'm trying to figure out.
Was it a bad fire?
I just moved out of my apartment and started renting a room for a friend of mine to save money because there's no point in me paying $1,600 a month rent for a place that I might see 1 or 2 days a month.
Yeah, I get you. Was it how bad is the fire?
It was electrical. It started in the basement, destroyed one room, the hallway down there, and the utility room partially. Completely destroyed one bedroom upstairs.
Oh, so it basically fucked most of the house.
And then the rest, it's a 3-bedroom upstairs, and there was 2 finished rooms downstairs, laundry room, utility room, and then the old coal bin room, which was untouched. The place dates from turn of the century, so it's and they had upgraded from the old coal-fired boiler heat about 12 years ago to baseboard hot water heat. Yeah, it was running coal still until not that long ago.
Could have been worse. I mean, you could have lost your life in the fire. So.
My irritating son, who
Delicious.
has got some developmental issues and a slight weed problem. He was awake. I was sleeping in that morning. It was my only day off I'd had in a couple weeks. And he was over just hanging out because we were going to go do some stuff trying to find him a place to live. And he woke me up. I was right on top of the vent getting
Smoking
the
away.
monoxide from the fire downstairs. It hadn't gotten out. It hadn't moved from downstairs yet. He forced me awake and got me out of the house. We got 911 called, and that's why it didn't burn the entire house down.
Oh, thank God he was home.
Yeah, he was there just playing on his PlayStation, goofing off, waiting for me to wake up. But yeah, it was a mess. My friend, she's finally calming down. She talks to insurance later this week to get the estimates and everything taken care of.
Your friend deal with insurance a lot?
What was that?
Your friend deals with insurance a lot, I take it?
Yeah, well, she's dealing with the insurance now about the house fire and everything, so, and they're being really good about it too. So they gave her $1,000 voucher for hotel until they could figure something else out or get the investigation over with.
Oh, that's
Ready,
good.
lads?
And she's got a couple friends that she can go stay with once that's over with, once everything's straightened out near the house. So that's good. I'm just working on trying to find myself something temporarily.
What state do you live in?
The wasted state of Colorado.
Colorado's not that bad.
Yeah, you must not have been here in the last few years then.
I've actually never been there. It just seems it's not that much better than where I live.
Well, we've been when I first moved here back in the mid-90s, it was great. It wasn't bad. Mostly laid back, mellow. I live on the western side of the mountain ranges, the western slope. A lot less population, a lot quieter, more mellow. But we have been invaded by California and Texas.
Invaded by California.
Yeah. Same story here, and a lot of people I talk to in other states saying the same thing. California is a problem.
They ruined that state. Now they're going to other states because they can't stand what they did to California, and they're turning them into versions to California.
Build the wall.
I hear a lot of people saying exactly that. You know, forget Mexico. We want a wall built around California.
I don't think I'm that bad. And then again, I also don't deal with politics.
You're not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Oh, where are you from? What part?
California. I mean, I'm like,
Well, what part?
I'm a current county, like right next to LA.
Oh, you want to hear the funny bad news? I was born in Santa Rosa. I actually spent all my childhood up until high school traveling back and forth from Fortuna, Eureka, Eugene, the Dalles, and up there in central Washington.
I've lived my whole life in this town I'm in.
Cheers for the coin.
So yeah, I've lived here my whole life.
A tragic end fit for a poet's verse.
Never I mean, I've been to Washington once to visit my father, and then I've been to
Damn
Arizona
it,
when my
father.
grandma lived there. And then I basically just go up and down California visiting my grandma, so
For shame.
but that's it. I don't really travel at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I've spent pretty much my whole life in this valley.
This work once the time permits.
Here. I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has...
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nix. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed.
I mean, yeah, I lived in the Dalles for quite a few years, until I was, what, 9 or 10?
Yeah, the Dalles wasn't too bad. I passed through there a
The
few
mirror has
times.
grown in power.
Sadly, my cousin and my brother and my aunt and my egg donor are still living down that area.
Egg donor.
Yeah, the individual who donated the egg to my birth.
Yeah. I like that.
Well, my mother is a failed hippie reject who hasn't found a drug that she doesn't like yet.
A lot of them to choose from. Now.
Exactly. Yeah, after what she did to my dad, I have no compassion for her at all. Found out she'd been swapping his meds the last couple years. Part of what killed him.
Oh, dang.
Because in her words, he deserved it.
That's dark.
Remember, it's not the person with it that suffers from mental illness, it's everybody around you.
Good to go.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus, rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his Lord Father, half expecting to be caught, but
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord?
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his Lord Father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. But then, there is the note.
Hades. I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But But Father always said that Nyx was...
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why?
Why? You're... Nyx.
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know.
Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me?
Huh, interesting. You know who doesn't even show his face in my Discord anymore? Talk to him quite often, but Cozy doesn't even show his face in my Discord anymore.
What was that?
He sits in another guy's Discord that we know.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Like, he's literally in there alone. I can see it right now, but you know, we have all 4 of us shown in here, and he won't even pop by and say hi.
Skelly? Nothing here yet.
Well,
Ready.
I gotta get going. But
Is that you, Brad?
catch you guys later. Yeah.
Alrighty, Brad. Well, it's always a pleasure seeing you again. Don't be a stranger.
I'll be on. Good meeting y'all. Later.
Later.
Yeah, that's Brad. He's one of the first guys that actually met playing this game. Or not
Awesome.
this game, Elite Dangerous, I should say.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
What can I miss?
No, not on your life. Lord Uncle Zeus.
So you are summoned to Hades by that Nyx, the night goddess. Is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no.
Thunder time.
Yeah, Gru. You still here?
What's up?
I talked to Andy. Oh, partially talked to Andy and just saying something about Arma. If you and your buddy actually want to, you know, what's called take your lightning effect also makes okay. If you and Andy actually want to you and your buddy, your roommate, actually want to take, you know, Arma 3 like, you know, seriously. Andy said he'd be willing to give it a try, but I'm gonna give you a fair warning now. Arma, it doesn't require like a high-end PC or anything. My PC is actually garbage, and I can run it. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. But I will say this much: you'll need a lot of storage on your computer.
Well, now.
So that's something I'll say about it. I'll say that. So.
Yeah, I remember Arma is kind of on the large side.
And not just the game itself, dude. Mods. Lots of mods.
Yeah.
So, just giving you that fair warning. Like, I don't want you, I don't want to mislead you and be like, oh no, the game's like, 5 gigs, the mods are like a gigabyte. No, it's the game's like 60 gigs and the mods are like another 50. So, giving you that heads up now. You don't need a high-end PC to run it. To be frank with you, as I said, I have a pretty shit PC. You do need a good internet connection though. and it's not roleplay, by the way. Like the unit I'm in, it's Milsim. So.
What do we have here? This ought to help for sure.
Yeah. 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 Feels like the a medium mod list for space engineers. Yeah, I'm still watching. Hang on, work.
Come on, Tombstone. You're free. Talk.
You're going to love it, Emma.
You kill me, I kill you. All tuned up.
Sorry, boss just called a minute ago.
You're good, Guru. I was done showing you basically everything I needed to anyway. So I hope that was at least somewhat informative to what, you know, for the future. So. What do I need? I want acrobatics.
Why, thank you, love.
is outrageous, Zagreus. Even your father would agree that...
These guys are just going stupid nuts over this. We know where the problem is. But nobody wants to admit it. Alright, shit. I gotta be up at 4 a.m. I will catch you guys tomorrow if I can get done before 8 o'clock at night.
Roger that.
Gotten, Zagreus.
Hey, the hours are a good thing, I guess, supposedly.
Yeah.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
You too, Mike.
Good night.
Oh, God.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy.
Copy.
How many deaths is that?
Okay.
That was too much.
Hello?
Pitiful attempt.
Hey, room. I'm back. Power.
Alrighty. Ending the stream.